Hello, I'm Darren the Magic Ghostbuster. In this video I'm talking a little bit about Egon Spengler's journal that came with the HasLab Proton Pack. Now, when this journal was announced as a stretch goal, I must admit I wasn't expecting a lot from it. I thought it was just going to be a boring 10-page pamphlet that flick through once and there wouldn't be much in it. I was wrong. There's actually quite a lot of good stuff in this. They've done a really good job. Now, it's designed to look like Egon Spengler's journal, basically, as that's what it's called. And it goes through his whole life as a Ghostbuster. So it starts before they become Ghostbusters. It goes through like ideas and designs for the equipment, like Proton Pack and so on. It even talks about between Ghostbusters 1 and 2, where, of course, obviously they were banned from operating in New York, so they talked about taking the show on the road, and there's even plans for a mobile containment unit for that. But I think the more interesting stuff is actually the road to Ghostbusters Afterlife, which takes up about half the book. So I'd say the first half is, you know, before Ghostbusters 1, up to Ghostbusters 2, and then we get sort of after Ghostbusters 2. And we start off, it says, startling discovery today whilst researching the history of a supposedly haunted mining town just outside Tulsa, Oklahoma. I stumbled across an old familiar name, Ivo Shandor. I've been following this thread from there. Mildly alarmed we missed this. So that's how it begins, and it goes through Egon investigating and, you know, leaving the Ghostbusters, but it also talks about, you know, tracking the Ghostbusters, what they're up to, and all that sort of stuff. Designs for like the new PKE, the RTV, lots of good stuff in here. So, I mean, I could talk about this for ages, but what I'm going to do, I think the best thing is I'm going to take shots of this and they're going to come up on the screen with some music so you can actually just read it yourself and make up your mind whether you think this is good or not. So that was Egon Spengler's journal. Let me know what you think. It'd be interesting to see if any of this is going to be considered canon going forwards, or if it's just stuff made up by Hasbro that will never be mentioned again. Who knows? But anyway, I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Until then, keep on busting.